me Embelesteros, and for today's video, I will show you one of the appliances that we adapted from another country. This is the washing machine. The first electrical clothes washing machine was invented in the year 1862 to 1947 by an American inventor, namely Alva J. Fisher.
We are all aware about the huge benefits of this machine because it becomes convenient for us to wash our clothes and it also helps us to multitask. We can do other household chores while we are doing the laundry. That is the main reason why most Filipinos have their own washing machine in their home, although the downside of it is it will consume a high amount of electricity.
In terms of religion, Roman Catholic is one of the religions that are not inherently Filipino. It is from the 1st century Holy Land, Roman Empire, and was just adopted by Filipino culture by various colonizers that formerly oppressed our country. In our community, there is the famous Simbahang Bato, a church for Catholic people. This church was built in circa 1680 by Augustinian missionaries. It's once made up of pure adobe and corals, but as the time goes by, the people in the community renovate it so that the Holy Mass can take place. In terms of food, our community is very innovative and trendy. They sell foods that was inspired by other countries like milk tea, iced coffee, French fries, and etc. There are also imported goods from other countries such as Slurpee, cup noodles, alcoholic drinks, soda, and a lot more. There are also this meaty siopaw, the flavorful hotdog burger, the delectable donuts, and the sweet treat.
Korean culture has influenced Filipinos greatly, particularly on foods such as kimchi and the most popular samgyeopsal or Korean barbecue. Directly translated from Korean, samgyeopsal means three-layer flesh, referring to striations of lean meat and fat in the pork belly that appear as three layers when cut. It is a popular Korean dish that is commonly served as an evening meal. The meat, usually either marinated or seasoned, is cooked on a grill at the diner's table.
Takoyaki is a Japanese delicacy consisting of a wet flour butter and baked in a specially formed pan. It's usually stuffed with octopus, tempura scraps, pickled ginger, and green onion. People all over the world have been desiring these delectable octopus balls, which originated in Japan, the home of the rising sun. And today, the Philippines, like any other country, has accepted this pleasure since it appeals to many Filipino taste buds and feeds many hungry Filipino stomachs. Takoyaki was introduced by a Japanese named Hiroaki Hamada as he created his first branches of takoyaki in Metro Manila, which became Filipinos' one of the most favorite Japanese delicacies.
Basketball is a game played between two teams of 5 players, each on a rectangular court, usually indoors. Each team tries to score by tossing the ball through the opponent's goal, an elevated horizontal hoop and net called a basket. Basketball was invented by James Naismith on or about December 1, 1891 at the International Young Men's Christian Association, or also known as YMCA, in Springfield, Massachusetts, where Naismith was an instructor in physical education. Basketball is the only major sport strictly of US origin, although Naismith was born in Canada. In 1898, American colonizers introduced the sport as part of revisions they made to the Philippine school system. Although the Americans also attempted to teach baseball, basketball was the sport that took off, and just 15 years later, the Philippines won gold in the 1913 Far Eastern Games, and due to being a basketball fanatic, the Philippine Basketball Association was founded in 1975, which make it as the first professional basketball league in Asia and the second oldest continuously professional basketball league existing in the world after the NBA. Until this day, this is still enjoyed even in every barangay in the form of barangay basketball leagues.
Hello guys, so for a short trivia, did you know that the alphabet that we use is not originally from the Philippines? Yes, that's right. Although the alphabet is a huge part of our culture, it is not inherently Filipino. The Roman alphabet, as we know, is the current system of writing that we, Filipinos, use in order to document or write our language. It was actually the Spaniards who introduced the Western letters to the Philippines, and from then on, the Filipinos continued to use it in order to communicate with other people through the form of writing.
This BM800 condenser microphone set was from China. I used it to record my projects and song covers. I ordered it online for a very affordable price, and the set comes with mic, shock mount, pop filter, mic adjustable suspension scissor arm stand, anti-wind film cap, power cable, and sound card.
Held near me, holding you near me. I want you to stay and never go away.
Radio. The first practical wireless radio communication system was developed in Italy around 1895 to 1896 by Italian Guglielmo Marconi and began to be used commercially around 1900. In our modern society, radios are common technology in the car and in the home. In fact, in today's world, one would be hard-pressed to find anyone who has not heard of, seen, or used a radio during his or her life, regardless of how old or young they may be. Moreover, wireless radio communication in everyday life was a thing of fantasy. It took many years before radios went mainstream and became a household fixture. The history of the radio is fascinating, one that changed how the world connected and communicated from distances both far and near.